boycotts, bans, and bugs. Oh my! Guys, this past week in DTI has been absolute madness. From the scary smoothie stand that's supposedly banning everyone, to the numerous clothing bugs that have popped up this past update, players have been more vocal than ever on social media and have taken their frustrations with the devs to a whole new level, going so far as to organize an actual boycott of the game. All of us DTI content creators have been covering this, but the question is all of this drama actually something that will affect you as a player and the future of the game, or is this just mass hysteria being reposted for clicks and views? So you know how we do here. Let's dive headfirst into this dumpster fire and see if the game is really as unplayable as social media is telling us it is. By now, you've probably heard of the horrors that are secretly lurking in Dress to Impress. And no, I don't mean the secret backroom set. I'm talking about the smoothie minigame and the numerous bugs that came with the summer update. So let's just start with the simpler dramas. Usually when a new update comes out, some functions break. But this event, we've got some exploding meshes, functions that don't load, buttons that don't work, and just strangely fitted items. And while things like this usually happen, there are, of course, sections of the community that are unhappy about the bugs this time around. But what's really got the community upset is the smoothie minigame. Just to recap for anyone who doesn't know, every event, DTI comes out with temporary currency that you have to collect to buy special event items. This usually lasts about 2 months, and players have to grind and complete tasks to collect this currency. This summer event, we have to collect flowers, which you can get from serving smoothies at the smoothie stand. But because the event items cost so many flowers to buy this time around, some players discovered there was a way to exploit this minigame and trick the system into thinking you've received way more flowers than you actually did. Pretty quickly though, the Roblox system caught on and banned those players for cheating. Seems fair, right? Well, a bunch of players came out of the woodwork and claimed that they were banned even though they didn't cheat, and that the only reason they were banned was because of their bad Wi-Fi. So the question is, are those players telling the truth? Did they actually cheat? And what does bad Wi-Fi have to do with it? Well, I'll explain how the exploit works. In a nutshell, when you are playing the smoothie game, if you turn your Wi-Fi off and then back on, it kind of causes a lag spike where you can spam click and receive a bunch of flowers. So sometimes if you have spotty Wi-Fi, a natural lag spike can supposedly cause the game to register that you've received way more flowers than you actually did. Allegedly, players with bad Wi-Fi are getting banned, and TikTok has exploded with warnings from players not to play the game. And naturally, DTI responded to all of this controversy.
We want to make it clear that there is nothing to be worried about if you're simply playing the game and have bad Wi-Fi or disconnection issues. The game only flags people who are using exploit methods to gain an unreasonable amount of smoothies over 100 plus in one session. We have added preventative measures for achieving unreasonable amounts of smoothies made, but engaging in any form of lag exploits can result in a flag on your account.
Basically stating that despite the public discourse, the minigame will not ban you, and that they've confirmed that only 276 players have been banned for cheating. They also said that each ban is being manually checked by the devs to ensure players aren't unfairly banned. Oh, that's great. Thanks for reassuring us, devs. Just kidding. For some reason, the community just collectively decided that the devs were lying, and they did not accept this explanation.
Lying to our faces, law.
Me, when I lie.
The gaslighting they trying to do. Gasp.
It's so insane how Fuchong money hungry the DTI devs are, and how truly unreasonable they are.
Some of the community was so convinced that the devs were continuing to wrongly ban large numbers of players that they even organized a boycott.
A few hours ago, a bug which caused players to be banned broke out, and the developers responded to players who got banned basically saying, "Sorry, we can't help you." As a community, a lot of us are sick and tired of these updates, and we will not be quiet until the devs address these issues. On Friday, August 7th, 2026, we will not log in to Dress to Impress. We will not play on that very day. We will completely ignore Dress to Impress as a whole.
Okay, that's the overview. But let's take a step back because that shit's crazy. Let's answer the question that's probably on everyone's mind. What are the real chances that you'll actually get banned if you play this game? Whether players are being banned fairly or unfairly, the devs said that only 276 players have been banned. So if you believe that the devs completely made that number up and the number is actually higher, I unfortunately don't know what to tell you. I don't have any credible evidence to believe that more players have been banned than what the devs have stated, so I'm just going to work with the numbers that they've given us. So with that in mind, I've been watching the daily player count, 120,000 players. I don't know if all of those 120,000 players are all playing the smoothie game game, or if they're the same players that are playing every day. But if they are, that would mean about only 0.23% of players were banned. To put that into perspective, you're twice as likely to roll the number 6 3 times in a row than you are to get banned. Or if you're a gamer, it's relatively similar to the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Again, though, these numbers have a lot of assumptions behind them, and without official statistics from the game, we can't calculate it super accurately, so just keep that in mind with these comparisons. But I do want to say this. If you're mad at the devs or scared of the smoothie minigame, that's fine. I don't want to invalidate your feelings, and I'm not here to change your mind. However, I'm not stupid. I know that making a video jumping on this hate train would probably be more popular of me to do right now, and saying anything that could be perceived as defending the devs kind of puts a target on my back. But personally, while I do cover DTI drama, I try not to get too swept up in it. From a sociological perspective, I actually find the relationship between the DTI developers and the community fascinating. Maybe it's just a product of modern gaming, but the DTI community is so uniquely tuned into the developers and expect to have direct conversations with them in ways that many other game communities simply don't. And I'm not saying that's bad, I'm just saying it's unique. And with this in mind, there's been a long history of players anticipating and strangely waiting for the downfall of DTI, and that's followed the game all the way up into the current moment. So all of this to say, when drama and outrage floods your feed, it's fine to engage with it. I clearly do it, but just make sure to think critically too. It's easy for me to make a video like this and just claim players are boycotting the game, but just with a little bit of digging and simple follow-up on the players who tried to organize this boycott, you can quickly see that it pretty much amounted to nothing, and that the overwhelming majority of players haven't been banned and are continuing to play the game.
Anyone still boycotting? I've been boycotting since it started on the 13th, and I'm wondering if anyone else still is LOL.
I'm pretty sure the original poster of the boycott post declared the July 13th boycott as unsuccessful.
I do not care. I'm going to continue playing.
Literally, nobody cares. Just quit the game if you have problems with it. Y'all are so dramatic.
So, how do y'all feel? Have you been avoiding the smoothie game? I was at the beginning, but when the devs released their statement, I started playing again. And if you are one of these players that unfortunately got the temporary ban, I'm sorry, it sucks. And I believe there probably are mistakes, or you didn't necessarily mean to exploit the game. But also, I want to share a little secret, and I'm going to out myself now. I've actually known about this exploit since the Valentine's Day update. I discovered it because I actually do have really spotty internet on the regular, and one time it happened to me, and then I tested it to see if I could recreate it. I was actually originally going to make a video explaining how to do it, but I ultimately decided not to because I figured it would just cause upset within the community, people might get banned, and I didn't really want it to get patched. So anyway, I gatekept it. But it seems like a bunch of us have all caught on and learned how to do it, and that's why we're here now with this drama. But point being, I've done this in the past and I never got banned. And I'm not saying we should do it or that it's right. Clearly the devs don't want it. I'm just saying is that I've experienced this before. But again, that's just a personal anecdote, my personal anecdote, and anecdotes are not evidence. And I will encourage all of you to base your opinions and feelings on the facts of the situation and not just random stories from people on the internet. Even though I do appreciate that you guys listen to me. Hopefully I'm not too crazy in putting weird ideas in your head like an influencer. Anyway, if you don't care about any of this and you kind of just want to be angry online, that's fine. I can accept a petty comment every now and then. However, my suggestion is let's not blow it out of the water and let's not get hysterical. Because in the end, drama's definitely not worth getting in the way of you having fun and just playing the game. Anyway, I am done ranting now. So let me know if you guys are playing the smoothie game or are you still avoiding it? Did you get banned? I'd love to hear your experience with it as well. And as always, friends, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you've made it this far, all the way to the end of the video, and I will see you out on the runway. Don't get banned.